Thus far in this course, we always worked locally in our app, or with that I mean we always stored data locally in the app. We never sent it to a web server or fetched it from there, besides the image, the network image maybe. Therefore, in this section, we'll have a look at how we can generally store and fetch data in Flutter apps and how the web sending HTTP requests is connected to that. And then, of course, we'll learn in detail how you interact with a web server from inside your Flutter app, how you send HTTP requests to store data on a server or fetch data from a server, and there, of course, in a database, so that your data persists across app restarts, app reinstallments, and can also be used, or the data of your app can also be used across multiple devices and therefore multiple users of your app. Now, of course, sending HTTP requests typically also takes some time, and in that time, whilst you're waiting for something to happen or for some data to arrive, you might want to show some progress indicator or some loading spinner. And therefore, in this module, we'll also dive into how to handle that and how to update our user interface whilst we're waiting for something to happen. Last but not least, when working with HTTP and when sending requests, things can also go wrong if we have errors, if we fail to send a request, anything like that. And therefore, in this module, we'll also learn how to handle errors, how to show error messages to the user, and so on. So, plenty to cover. For this module, we'll use the same app, the shop app we worked on in the last two course sections, and attached to this lecture, you therefore find this latest snapshot of that app so that you can also take that snapshot and continue with that in case you haven't followed along or you simply want to start on the same state as I start.